The coronavirus contagion is affecting all facets of businesses, including retail and commercial leases. An important question to ask is, what happens during a shutdown? If the landlord decides to close the building or the shopping center, it is common amongst leases that a provision in that lease requires that rent payment is either reduced or abated. If, on the other hand, the tenant decides to close its shop or premise, the tenant may be required to pay rent, or the tenant may be considered to have breached the lease. The tenant may be able to close the shop or premise if ordered to do so by the government, even if the landlord disagrees. In that case, the tenant may seek relief against rent payment. Further, the tenant may choose to terminate the lease contract on the basis that the contract is impossible to perform. In the meantime, landlords and tenants have reporting obligations regarding an infectious disease. A tenant must promptly notify landlord and the relevant authority of any infectious disease, including the coronavirus. The tenant must also comply with the directions of the government authority, which may include sterilizing the premise. If the tenant does not do so, the tenant may be in breach of the lease and in contravention of the relevant laws. Both landlords and tenants are under obligation to adhere to health and safety procedures in order to minimize any harm to the health and safety of the people on the premise. It is important for you to understand your rights and obligations in order to withstand these difficult times. As always, if you have any questions, we are here to help.